Okay, let's make sure everything is okay. I think it is. Um, I'm just making sure it's all good. Should be. Right. What what is up, everyone? I am coming to you live from my fucking house. Um, I just wanted to make sure all my volumes and everything sound good. I think they do. Let me know in the chat if anything's off. So, uh, thank you guys so much for joining me. As you can see, I got a new streaming headset. It's dope. It is one that I can use for playing my uh, PlayStation and also for doing this. It's got Bluetooth and everything, and look, it even has this cool little mic that I can do. Oh, Miguel. Miguel said I'm not ready. I guess we'll find out. Because I'm super excited. Um, I've been holding off, which has been tough. Can't watch because of spoilers, but you're sounding good, man. Love you. What is up, Zach? Thank you so much for stopping on by. And thank everyone in the YouTube chat as well as the TikTok live as well, which is super awesome that I was able to go to both because last time I wasn't able to for some reason. But here we are, and I just want to say big shout out to all the people again who won the One Piece TCG giveaway that I did. I found out that all of the cards have made it to the people, and I'm just super excited that they got a chance to get free cards from me, and I already am looking to do it again. So before that, I just want to let everyone know this week, in fact, tomorrow I leave. I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm gonna get to see One Piece take over the sphere in Las Vegas because my wife is awesome and planned an elaborate vacation that I didn't know about until just very recently. So I get to do that. I get to go to the One Piece Cafe. I get to do all of the cool shit that Vegas has to offer. So big shout out to my wife for being so great. But I did tell her I wanted to do this live stream before I left because we won't be back till next Thursday, and there should be another chapter again. So uh it's just gonna be back-to-back greatness. Um and shout out to everyone on TikTok who likes the video, who goes the extra mile, and on top of that has helped me get to 1,300 followers. So big shout out to you. So anyway, we are going to jump into this chapter because I cannot wait. So, One Piece chapter 1117, MO, and then a dash Mo. This is very interesting. All right. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Volume 7. Time to visit the honorable world of the Yakuza. And she's hugging Nekomamushi and looking at Hyogoro. That's super cool. I love Hyogoro. I think he's an amazing character. He was super cool in the raid, so I can't say enough good things about him. So let's keep it going, though. I am very interested to see. I wish it would say, like, or at least like have a map on the opening page to show you where she's at in her pilgrimage through Wano. It would be super helpful. Right. Let's keep it rocking. Oda's notes. Sekai no Owari had an amazing concert as always. The production and the atmosphere was very warm and fun. Dude, Oda stays going to concerts, but I dig it. I do it too. I'm constantly going to concerts. So me and Oda like this. All right. Pirate Island. Does that mean there could be a bunch of treasure down there on the ocean floor? Dude, I swear to God. Oh, excuse me. It's like I write this shit, bro. I said the same thing about how like on Jaya, They had those two monkey crews that literally would go scour the bottom of the ocean, and they were looking for sunken treasure. It's not like the world is full of cities of gold. Then we get pictures of mermaids and sea kings. It's all 200 meters deep. You'd be sea beast chow if you went looking. But ain't there ships that can dive? How the devil would we afford one of those? We'd have better luck trying to court some mermaids. I'd do anything to meet one. Oh man, it's like I called it. And then all of a sudden we see the Grand Line. That was even before Nolan's time. What an incredible story. It sounds romantic, doesn't it? Anyone else up for another diving expedition? It's Mont Blanc cricket. Oh man, I love it. I love it. It's like I'm writing it like crazy. And we see G5 Navy General Hospital. Oh, excuse me. Kobe Senpai, this must be about the One Piece. It really makes you think. I'm gonna pass out. I'll write everything down later. It's hard to keep up with all these thoughts racing around my head. I just saw the captain. His recovery is going well, but he wants his space. Hey, things are really coming to a head, aren't they, Prince? Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna get some hard to hear answers soon. It's our turn to step up. Well, man, I am very interested. I want to see Kobe lead like a Navy force. That's dope. Oh shit. Lex Drake is here. And he's like looking at the Den Den Mushi. Yo, is he still hurt from fucking Wano? Bro gotta knuckle up, man. That's crazy. Do better. Oh shit, and we're seeing Smoker, the new world. Tashigi. Where are you now, Smoker-san? I'm at the General Hospital. Oh, Tashigi. Where are you now? Smoker-san. I'm at the General Hospital. I realize I have been quite vague on this point. However, I can't add anything further other than pure speculation. Keep going. What did Roger leave behind? Egghead. Look, the barrier is lifting. What was that sound just now? It startled me. The clouds have stopped stretching. Don't worry, this is more than enough. We should be able to reach the sea no problem. Yeah, the only issue is we'll be landing right on top of a fleet of ships. I've loaded the cola barrels. We can blast off at a moment's notice. Great, but Jinbei's still not here. We're close. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, no way. We wound up chasing after a strange monster, huh? This is no time for detours. Get over here now. I'm not taking a detour. The monster's heading right for you. Look sharp. There's something special about his presence. Wow, an elder. What? Fishman. Oh, no. Oh, no way. Fishman Jujutsu. Hatag Kurama. Two sword style. Tsukavati's bliss. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, Zoro looked mad serious. Yo, this is fucking crazy. This is popping off. Dude was about to swing on the Sunny. And obviously, dude, the way Nostoro looked back, Rashomon, they clash, and there's black lightning coming off of it, dude. If they're both using Conqueror's coding, a Katetsu blade. Yo, the lightning coming off them, dude. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. And they fucking blast away at each other. And Zoro gets caught by Jinbei. Zoro, launch the ship already. We'll jump on. There's no time to waste. Northeast coast of Egghead. Straw Hat's still not here. Hurry up. We can't hold them back much longer. Sink that ancient ship of theirs. Remember, it's just one vessel, even if it does look like it came out of a legend. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna keep it a fucking stack. You are 100% correct. Zoro stock are literally being revived from the dirt because after the Lucci shenanigans, this is the bringing it back. Yo, this is so good though. The fact that they're just conquerors clashing. Yo, it would have been real crazy if when they clashed, it split the sky. But that I'm glad it didn't because I feel like that would be a hard scale, for the power scaling community. Should be crazy. Clever the what is that? His full name. It's Clever the alpaca herb. Think sake might mean much more to the story than we thought. Let's see. Our signal isn't getting through all this. Luffy, we're here. Get ready to set sail. There's no mistaking that loud voice of his. All right. Oimo, Kashi, the captains, get the ship ready. Leave it to us, Captain. Set sail, turn the ship, and let's get out of here. Don't let them get away. Yo, these giants are kind of tough, dude. One of them's got guns, one of them's shooting a bow and arrow. One of the vice admirals just do not go hard. I'm sorry, they just don't. They're kind of trash. Let's keep it a fucking stack. They're not that good. And this dude looking like a fucking mutt. These pirates are from over 100 years ago. Don't be scared of fossils like them, bruh. Chill. All right, that's not the fucking vibes. Dude looks like a pilgrim. Yo, but these giants are crazy. Shake them off, you bastards. This is impossible. Yeah. Fall back. Get them all the remaining ships in formation. Give it everything you got. Yeah, they suck. For real. Vice admirals are the most underwhelming. Like I'll tell you what, Alabasta, vice admirals went hard. Like they went hard. But like, I'm gonna tell you what, after Alabasta, they stopped going hard. Because then all of a sudden it was like, we're taking down warlords left and right. Smoker isn't really an issue anymore. Post time skip, dude, what are we talking about? Like, Frankie one-shot a Vice Admiral like fucking 5 chapters ago. Actually, probably like 10. But like one-shot him. That's crazy. The cliff of power when it comes to like vice admirals versus admirals is just bananas to me. But anyway, and then we got the vice admiral with the ride fruit, which is crazy in itself too. Talk about sloppy. You're all meant to be paragons of justice, remember? Don't settle for being another face in the crowd. Step up and be a star. Well, I'm glad Vice Admiral Bluegrass also thinks that Vice Admirals don't go hard. She's like, bro, you guys need to step it up. Like, you guys are justice. Like it was literally like I talk shit and then she talks shit on them as well. That's crazy. Like the stream, y'all. Um, oh, she punched a hole in the hall. Wait, what? I mean, I guess she punched a hole in the hall, but I'm like, bro, she did not throw a single punch. Like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna punch one in you, yo. Okay, I know I just said vice admirals don't go hard, right? And they don't. I stand on that. But Vice Admiral Doll is just kind of she's built different. All right, she she's something. But yo, it looks like she's doing arm and hockey, but she also is like half beach transformation because I'm pretty sure she's got a leopard devil fruit. And she says rock and roll blaster and is just punching the shit out of Kashi, it looks like. It says, wow, Vice Admiral Doll, bro. Me too. Me too, dog. I'd be saying that as well. Her ferocity always sends shivers down my spine. Kashi, keep going. So what if they're freaking giants? What the? Wasn't that board just behind us a second ago? That's great. Now we just gotta worry about boarding the ship. You said it. It's high time we set sail. Where'd he go? Where did he go, though? Yo, tell me how all the Gorosei just turned and went straight after the Iron Giant, except for Nosturo. I have one last message I wish to impart. It is for those of you who are scattered all across the world. Wait, is that? Yes, it is the very Iron Giant which rampaged through Marie Joie 200 years ago. There can be no doubt of that. Those of you who carry the letter D in your name, curse you. Ace, Luffy, Vice Admiral Garp. Among you there is Captain. And then it looks like the boar. What does he do? It looks like the boar hits the Iron Giant and makes it fly. That is enough. And it says, ooh, Vegapunk. It cut out. What was he about to say? D? Did the signal get jammed? Huff, huff. It's over. Words that echoed in vain. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's... Those of you who carry the letter D in your name, among you there's what? Dude, shit. That's kind of crazy. What does he mean? It would almost seem like they're leading to like the fact that among you there is a traitor. But here's the thing. I think that's where we're all going to be thinking that that's what it is that we are thinking. You know, Tyler, I am reading One Piece. You know me, all right? One Piece stan, obviously. Among you, there is a traitor, it sounds like. But I feel like this has to be a misdirection, right? This to me feels like among you there is one who will rise above the rest. I truly feel like this is the moment, you know. And right here it says, in Japanese, he gets cut off. He says MO. This could also be the start of an unknown word, or it could be the particle for also. So there is one among you there is the cliffhanger got me too, not gonna lie. Genuinely got no clue. So like that's where I'm saying like yeah, like originally I would say something like, okay, well, it seems like there's they're inferring here that the next word could be also. So to make it make sense, those of you who carry the letter D in your name, among you there is also, I think, like one above the rest. That's what makes the most sense to me. Because it's like if there's one amongst you that is also above the rest, that would be like, okay, that's Luffy, or it could be someone else, you know, eh, something maybe like among you there is also fake, fraud, phony, something like that. Someone who carries the name D wrongly or something like that. Because like think about it, we have so many people that have different like D's in their name. Yo, what's up, Mosh? Thanks for joining the live, buddy. That's why I feel like this could obviously go very different ways, but for some reason I feel like that is like Oda's signature is to lead us into one way. Now, one, it could be foreshadowed by the fact that like Blackbeard is a D, but he's also only for, himself. So he could be the betrayer. He's the Judas amongst the 12 disciples, you know. But there's also a part of me that says that that's too simple. Like Oda wouldn't do that. Like he wouldn't go and try and paint this picture and say, those of you who carry the letter D in your name, among you there is also a traitor, a fake, a fraud. The Straw Hats are splitting up. Yeah, I mean they are. It's for sure happening. Now, whether or not Zoro and Jinbei make it onto the Sunny is something else that's left to be seen, in my opinion. But we know at least Luffy, Frankie, Bonnie, all them, Sanji are going on the Viking ship, and then the Sunny is also setting off. But there could also be a third option. So I definitely think it's going to be one of those Sabaody type deals where, they split up and then they meet up somewhere else. Whether or not any time has passed, I don't really believe that. But we may get to Elbaf and then there may be a time skip of some sort. But these cliffhangers are killer, dude. But there is no break week, which is such a huge W, because this is going to work out really great for me because I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to see One Piece on the Sphere. I'm going to be in Las Vegas chalking it up, and that's going to be super dope. And then I'm going to get to come back and roll right into another chapter, dog. Like I'm ecstatic for that, because I knew that they were going to make it to cut off the broadcast, but I didn't expect it to be this quick. I expected there to be a little bit more, little sprinkling of information that we get before we actually get, the Iron Giant taken out. Especially if this guy had something to do with Joy Boy. Like I would have expected him to put up a fight or something. People people went crazy in the community, at least being like, yo, we're gonna get to see one of Joy Boy's crew pop off. I'm like, I don't know if that's what we're gonna see, big guy. And lo and behold, this is what we're seeing. It's not a good sight per se. Like this is kind of wild. Um that it basically got one shot by a Gorsey. uh, yeah, this can't be the end of the robot. He got one shot after all this hype. Yeah, for real. Like, there's got to be something else that is going on here because, man, I really was hoping that we'd like get something. I thought for sure if you're gonna carry on, because what he said was he's like, I'm finishing what O'Hara started. O'Hara was about to say the name of the ancient fucking kingdom, and then what did you do? You didn't do that. You gave us a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the lot that we got, but I was really hoping we'd at least get the name of it, you know, because then he could actually say, hey, I did what Professor Clover was trying to do, right? Like, tell, because when he was about to say the name of the ancient kingdom, he was like, it is. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, dude got shot. He's dead. I was really hoping, truly hope. Um, yeah, this is. Hmm, I was just hoping that we get just a tiniest bit more, but I get it. You know, those of you who carry the letter D in your name, among you there is. So we got, yeah, the triple dot fraud dragon even picked up, man. He stopped looking east for this one. Yeah, dude, he decided to go with the three periods and two exclamation points. He said, let me open up my dialogue right quick and let me add a little sauce onto it. Ah, God, Dragon will never, I feel like, be overwhelming. It's like I always get this underwhelming sense for him. But what I think is kind of interesting in all this is the fact that Dragon didn't say anybody's name. Then you have Ace saying like Ace, or Sabo saying Ace, Luffy, Toby saying Luffy, Vice Admiral Garp. So we see Dragon, we see Luffy and Ace's name mentioned, Vice Admiral Garp, we see Marshall D teach, and then we see Beppo talk about law. Okay, so that is six members. Now, what is kind of interesting about that is one, we know that there's more Newland members that just like aren't really being talked about per se. Like, we don't get to see anything or any exposition on Roger, even though Roger's dead. But we get it on Ace. Um, But, you know, the main people I feel like that are alive, like we don't have Roxy Beck, we don't have talk about Roger, um, we don't even see Jaguar D Saw. Um, and then, you know, uh, who are the other ones that are still alive? Jaguar D Saw is the only one we really don't see. Like Saw, man marked by flames. I don't think Saw's the man marked by flames. I feel like that's too easy, if I'm being honest. And maybe that's just like the cynic in me. Because I feel like I feel like there's another person. Because when they talk about the man marked by flames, they talk about him sailing around and whirlpools forming where he sails. I think Saw's been in Elbath the whole time. Um, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, Vivi, which we do get a shot of Vivi right at the end, um, which is interesting. Um, and Why did I feel like there was one more we were missing? Law, Luffy, Garp, Dragon, Blackbeard. Are there only 5D members alive? Oh, and then Saul, obviously. And then Vivi. So 7. I feel like I mean, we got Portuguese D Rouge, we got Roger, we have Ace. Hmm, maybe that's it. But I feel like there was more. Oh, Rocks. I don't know. But all I know is it's very interesting that one, Luffy gets named twice, um, that Ace even gets mentioned, and the way that Blackbeard is looking, it's almost as if he's shook by this whole thing that's going on. Almost as if he's not really sure what's going on as well. So it's like there's still very much a possibility where there's something else going on here, um as far as what this all means. Because like if we're seeing Blackbeard, if we're seeing all of these D clan members, there's got to be just a little bit something, just a little bit more that has to do with this. So I don't know. But the fact that, I mean, it could be both. It could be that among you there's a traitor, and among you there's one who will rise above the rest. Or it could be there is one among you that will become the next Joy Boy. There's something that can very much uh, be seen here that I don't know, that will show something. All I know is that the reveal of the Iron Giant having the transponder snail was super cool last chapter. And I was like, all right, we got this. This makes sense to me. And then it's like we turned the page and we were like, we're finally gonna get to see possibly somebody on Joy Boy's crew go hard in the paint, you know? And then the minute they get pressed by the Gorosei, it's a one shot? For real? I really thought that Mars, you know, being, who I thought was probably like a Sanji opponent or something like that, breaking off and uh going to fight the Iron Giant as well. Like they needed a 4v1 this dude. And then the showing is underwhelming. That's kind of I don't know. Just seems like there should have been more going on. Um, the next word is Mo, so among you there is Mo. Yeah, which like it says here, it says Japanese, he gets cut off as he says Mo. This could mean the start of an unknown word, or it could be the particular, the particle for also. So there's also or something that starts with Mo. There is. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it's very, very crazy that all this had taken place. Um, but then you get to see, I don't know, the fact that the Gorosei are like, oh, that's the Iron Giant from 200 years ago that rampaged through Marijois. Now, it seemed like when they had originally told the story, um, of like what had happened as far as like the Iron Giant goes, they said that it reached Marie Joie and then powered down. But now it's saying that, uh it rampaged through. So I just want to know, maybe they told a different story to Vegapunk, like, hey, this thing stopped once it got up there, but maybe it actually did more um than we had originally intended, or at least thought. But it looks like they very much seen the Iron Giant and the information that Vegapunk is leaking as the bigger threat. That's why they're like, yo, we gotta we gotta do something about this. So all I can say is vice admirals don't go hard, never have, never will. I'm telling you, vice admirals just don't go in like that. Um, but I will say, Bluegrass was kind of doing good by hijacking the mechanized sea beast. Um, and Doll's just Doll, dude. Doll is a fucking unit for real. She was doing mad work, especially because like the Giants seem like they're kind of overwhelming. Um, so I'm glad to see it though. We've been told all of our, One Piece experience that all these, giants for the past, because they get old, they've been around forever. They are a big deal, and we saw one get one shotted by Whitebeard, and then the rest of them just don't really go in like that. And then we saw Luffy one shot one in the Coliseum, and you're like, wow, giants just do not go hard, and neither do vice admirals. So, oh man, thank you, Ashley and Eric, for sending the gifts. You are so awesome. I really appreciate it. Like the stream on YouTube and like the live on TikTok. Thank you. Um, But yeah, so I mean, glad to see the Giants can go hard. Um, Giants are a big deal. I mean, big for real. But honestly, and I'm not even like a Zoro fanboy like that, but I gotta say, the best part of the chapter for me, the Giants do not go hard. Is definitely Nostro and Zoro just clashing with like with Conquer's coding and everything, and the fact that Nochijuro looks at Zoro and says, you know, Kitetsu blade, because his is the other Kitetsu blade, like it's kind of awesome. I'm just like super excited, and I hope that they fight a little bit more, because I just want to see it. I need Zoro stocks to go up. Right? Um, it's just like Zoro stocks need to go up, bro. Honestly, all Straw Hat stocks need to go up. Dude, Frankie's stocks to me through the roof. He one shot at Vice Admiral. That and Vice Admirals don't go hard, but the fact that he one shot him, I got chills from that. And I'm not a Zoro stan. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like when I saw, like literally when I was reading this, and the first thing I saw was like, we're close. We wound up chasing after a strange monster, and I saw the horse, like the lower horse half. I was like, yo, no shot. That's why I was like, okay, we're getting Zoro shine. We need Sanji going and intercepting Mars midair. That to me would be like chef's kiss. Um, Thank you so much, Owen. He said, thank you for all you do. Everyone share this man's live. Thank you so much, Owen. Owen was one of the winners of my One Piece TCG giveaway. So shout out to you. And I hope that you're enjoying the cards. And don't worry, there is another giveaway in the works, probably going to be in the beginning of July. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're following liking, and all that good stuff to be in the know for that. Um, but yeah, this to me is just like, Zoro fans are rejoicing around the world. They were in the mud earlier. You like, Lucci whole thing just kind of set them up for failure. Now they're back and better than ever. With this Conqueror's Clash, this is one step away from them splitting the sky because of how intense that impact was. So to me, Zoro stocks up. Um, but yeah, this is just generally an amazing chapter. It just had a lot of hype, a lot of hype. The only thing that was just kind of trash was how bad the Iron Giant just got packed up in like a fucking fraction of a second. Um, but no, it's definitely dope. I appreciate this chapter a lot, and it just gave me so much to think about for the future, of theories and everything that goes along with the Iron Giant. Getting packed up before the transmission could finish what Vegapunk was saying, but man, I want to know so bad. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna give my rating for the chapter, and then I'm going to start the wrap up. So I would honestly give this chapter similar to the last one. The last one was chocked with a lot of information, but this one was kind of action heavy and gave us still just like that little bit um from Vegapunk. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna say this chapter to me is a 9. I really love the Zoro stuff, and then the just like everything that happened. Like I seen the Giants step up and seeing the Vice Admirals, or at least the cool ones, step up is really great. And we see that on the horizon the Straw Hats are escaping. Now, will it be together? I don't think so. I think they're getting split up again. I think this is Sabaody 2.0, and that whole thing is going to transpire. Um, but I definitely think that it's going to be interesting because now the Gorosei definitely have clashed with the Straw Hats enough that they are an active threat. And I think that this is the last domino piece that basically has to, I don't know, be the thing that triggers this war. Um, but what else? One other thing that I just want to add to this whole thing is it looks like Mars. No, not Mars. Who's the other one? The Boar. Warcurry. Warcurry hits the Iron Giant off of the Fabrio stratum, and it looks like it's falling, and then it lands in the ocean and kind of hits a bunch of ships. It looks like a bunch of Navy ships. Now, if that is right near, which I believe it is, if there's all these Navy ships here, now granted, the whole island is surrounded by Navy ships, so it could be anywhere. But this could be landing right in front of the Giants' ship, and then there's the possibility that Luffy is going to just be right there and able to either like commune with the Iron Giant or something like that, even wear the armor. Um, so I think it's definitely very interesting that it's knocked off of the Fabrio stratum to land in the water like that. So I think that's what the future might hold. But I guess we'll never know. Well, not at least for a week. But um anyway, uh like I said, I think this chapter is a solid 9, but let me know what you guys think in the comments as well as in the TikTok comments as well. Because I love to hear what people's thoughts are on this type of stuff. Um, but anyway, that's pretty much all for me. Like I said, I'm about to be going on vacation. If you go on my Instagram, you're probably going to see a lot of pictures and videos of Las Vegas for the next week, as well as a bunch of videos that I'm sure I will be taking of the sphere, since it's being taken over by One Piece. So, thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you guys so much for supporting, all the likes, all the gifts, all the shares, everything that you guys did. I just really appreciate it. So, thank you. I think it's fire. I think what's fire? That he's landing in? That's possible. Well, it looks like there's a bunch of ships, so I think it's he's landing on the coast. Um, but I mean the chapter's fire. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, so I will definitely be posting a lot of stuff. So stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot more. And then next week we're gonna jump right into 1118 because there's no JJK or My Hero chapter for the next 2 weeks. So it'll be the end of June when we get the next chapter for them. So it's just gonna be One Piece heavy. So thank you guys so much for joining in. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys